What's going on, y'all? Slash Locks, and today we got the NBA Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to give you guys a total of 5 NBA player props that I love on the board that we got for this Tuesday, November 19th NBA slate. It is a pretty big one, so again, we got a total of 5 players along with a player of the day. But before we get in those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It should mean the world to me. Going to be grinding all season as consistent as I can and just trying to give you guys the best content, the best breakdowns, and the best edge that we can find on this Prize Picks board and just try and win some money together. So with that being said, a little recap from yesterday's video. It kind of went unfortunate. We give you guys the player of the day of James Harden. We give you over that 20.5 points line. It got bumped up right away after I uploaded the video to 21.5. So again, we got a full 1 point bump. He was going crazy. I thought he was going to smack easily, especially after the first quarter. First quarter alone, he had 8 points, and then all of a sudden, he kind of just went cold the whole rest of the game. He ended up with 12. He ended up shooting 4 for 15. So again, he just kind of went cold after the first quarter. Again, we were already halfway there with, again, 1 quarter, but then unfortunately he just went ice cold after that. So can't do nothing about that, though. He took 15 shots, just couldn't knock anything down. But we're going to bounce back in today's video and give you guys some more player props. So with that being said, we're going to go and hop right into them. So with the player of the day in today's video, as you guys can see, we have a lot of games on the board. Now, my favorite one of the day is this Cleveland Cavaliers versus Boston Celtics. These are the top 2 best teams in the Eastern Conference. Obviously, we guys know, if you guys stay tuned with the NBA, Cavaliers are going crazy so far this year, 15-0. But then Boston Celtics, reigning champions, they are 11-3. Also, another top-tier team on the Eastern Conference, even in the whole NBA in general. The over and under for this game is supposed to be projected at 32.5, and the game spread is only supposed to be within 6 points. So it should be a great game right here, nice competitive one. And in that case, we're going to be rocking with Donovan Mitchell over his PRA at 36.5. Now, 36 points isn't really a lot. This dude could obviously drop 36 points alone, as you guys can see in his most recent games. 35, 37 right here, and then obviously he has a lot of points, rebounds, and assists to go along with him, which is the reason why he's covered this line pretty easily in the last 3 games. Now, this team has been killing everyone. Now, this game should be a great match. If we look at Boston defensively, they're kind of mid. Obviously, they have a solid defense, but nothing like crazy. They're ranked 12th, 16th, and 12th in points, rebounds, and assists allowed in general, which is like middle of the pack. And then if we look at the shooting guard position specifically, which Donovan Mitchell plays, point guard, shooting guard, he kind of fluctuates depending on who's in. But point guard, they're ranked 25th in points allowed, giving around 26 a game. Shooting guard, they're ranked 15th, giving around 27 a game. So 50 total points come along from Donovan Mitchell's position. Obviously, they got Darius Garland in there as well, so he's going to be getting some of that work. But Donovan Mitchell's been taking a lot of shots recently. If we look at his shot attempts in the last 3 games, 26, 21, and 23. Now we got a big game. This dude has proven himself on the road as well. So Donovan Mitchell, he's going to be on the road in Boston, which is a big game. Again, a nice little Eastern Conference matchup with the top 2 teams. And this should be a good matchup for him. So far in the season, he's been getting a lot of minutes. Whenever they're close games, he averages around 35 minutes a game. And then if we look at the head-to-head, his history against this Boston Celtics team, he has gone 5 out of 5 in the last 5 head-to-heads, which is insane value. As you guys can see, he was on Cleveland all of these games, and every single game he's covered this line easily, not even a sweat. This one he had 38, but that was all the way at the beginning of last season. If we look at him recently, though, he's been in the 40-plus range every single time, and mind you, his line was only at 36.5 PRA. So this is a good matchup where he has good recent history in, as long as it's a good one and not a blowout. I believe Donovan Mitchell should be able to cover this 36.5 PRA line easily. As you guys can see in this type of matchup against these guys, he's been averaging 39 minutes along with 22.4 shot attempts against these guys with 11 and 8.8 potential assists. If we compare to that to his games recently, same amount of potential assists and rebound chances. And then with his recent games, he's been averaging over 20 shot attempts, which we've seen in this matchup. So great little number right here. I expect Donovan Mitchell to have a good game. There's a great chance that he goes off. And if they're going to want to win this game against the defending champs with the Boston Celtics, he's going to have to be able to cover this 36.5 PRA. So this is my player of the day. If you guys are new to the channel, we give you guys a player of the day in every single video. Those are the ones I'm most confident in and feel like have the best chance of going over or under, whichever way we have it. But in that case, we're going to be rocking Donovan Mitchell over that 36.5 PRA for this November 19th Tuesday NBA slate. And then we got some more players for you guys. With our second player, we're going to be rocking Jason Tatum over his rebounds line at 8.5. Mind you, this guy's line in the playoffs was all the way at 10.5. So again, I feel like this should be a playoff type of matchup. Just the environment, the stakes, whatnot from both these teams. Again, both these guys are probably going to be getting the top seeds at the end of the season. So again, I feel like that environment should just be crazy. It is over there in Boston as well. And in big games, we typically see Jason Tatum grab a lot of rebounds. Now, his line is only at 8.5. Mind you, throughout the whole playoffs, his line was basically 10.5. So again, 3 under that line, which is pretty good value. In his last 5 games, he's been averaging 9.4, and he sees so many rebound chances in his last 5 games alone. 16, 17, 15, 14, and 18 rebound chances. He's been getting great minutes, over 36 minutes guaranteed, and this is a great matchup for him to grab rebounds as well against this Cleveland team, especially position-wise. They rank 13th in rebounds allowed to opposing small forwards, giving around 7.5 a game. Opposing power forwards, as you guys know, Jason Tatum's a bigger guy. They give around 12.3 a game, and overall, they're just pretty weak defensively against those teams on giving up against those positions, which Jason Tatum plays. So good little numbers right there. If we look at his recent history against these guys, he's played them a lot, obviously in the last 2 years. Both Eastern Conference teams. He's gone 7 out of 8 against these guys in head-to-heads. This was the only one he didn't go over, and it was a blowout 20-point game. But all the other ones were close games, and he had over 10 rebounds every single game, 10 or above. And mind you, his line is only at 8.5. I feel like this one should be an easy line. His recent history against these guys have been crazy. His rebound chances are super consistent in every single head-to-head that he has, averaging a total of 17 rebound chances, along with 39.5 minutes, which is crazy value. All these games are pretty much close, and with the way that the Cleveland Cavaliers have been looking so far this season, I feel like it should be another good game right here. So Jason Tatum over this rebounds play, 8.5 is also another good one right here. Right here, 8.5 rebounds. That is our second player. With the third player in today's video, we're going to be rocking with Brandon Miller over his PRA line. Now, this is another matchup that I love. Hornets versus Nets. Obviously, these two teams aren't the best, especially defensively, and they kind of just like to go out there and play offense. Brandon Miller, he's been a solid guy. He's been taking a lot of shots so far in the season. If you look at him on 2024 season, he's been taking a consistent amount of shots, especially in the last 6 games. 16, 17, 16, 18, 17, and 20. Now, there has been a couple games recently, especially that he's been having trouble scoring. Only 17% right here, 29%, and 30% right here. But mind you, these were all tough matchups. Cleveland, again, which is 15-0. Milwaukee, they're pretty solid interior defense. As you guys know, Brandon Miller is a small forward, so they got some taller guys on him, guarding him and whatnot. Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez, Giannis, all them guys. And then lastly, Orlando. Orlando's been known for being a pretty solid defensive team, especially last season. And they only scored 89 points right here, so obviously he's not going to have the over. But with the amount of shot attempts he's been taking recently and his line only being at 25 for points, rebounds, and assists, again, I feel like this line should have a great chance of going over. He's been seeing an average of 8.3 potential rebound chances and potential assists, 6 right there. And then his minutes have also been solid in the last couple games, 40, 37, 33, and 35. So I'm expecting this one to be a good game. Nice little Eastern Conference matchup again. And if we look at his 2 head-to-heads against these guys, he dropped 33 and 33 in both of these games, almost covering with just points alone, 22 points, 23 points, with a nice little 9 rebounds and 2 assists, and then 7 rebounds and 3 assists, along with similar minutes to what he's been seeing, and again, similar shot attempts, which he's been seeing in the last couple games as well. So this is a great little line. If we look at them defensively against opposing small forwards, they're ranked 20th in points allowed, giving around 21.6 to opposing the opposing position which Brandon Miller plays. They're ranked 4th in rebounds allowed, giving around 6.4 rebounds a game, and ranked 24th in assists allowed, giving around 4.3 rebounds a game. So this is a great matchup for Brandon Miller. He's proven himself to go over easily against these guys in the past, and recently he's just been taking a lot of shots but been having tough matchups. So he's been pretty consistent though at being around this line, so I'm not really worried about it. And again, in this type of matchup, I feel like he should have a great game as well. So Miller over that PRA line. Oh, I put Biller. Miller over that 25. This one get bumped up? Oh no, 25.5. Alright. So those are my first 3 players, and then with the 4th player in today's video, we're going to be rocking with Cam Thomas over his points. Now, this is also, again, another game that I like that I just mentioned, Charlotte versus Brooklyn. If they're going to win this game, I feel like Cam Thomas is definitely going to be the one scoring. He's been the one main go-to guy all season. This dude takes a lot of shot attempts. If we look at him so far in the season, he's been averaging 18 shot attempts, shooting around almost 50%, which is great. This is a great matchup against Charlotte. Obviously, pretty much every single game that I see Charlotte in this season, it's been a super high scoring game. So if it turns out to be a shootout type of game, I feel like Cam Thomas is easily going to have over 25 points. His line is at 24.5. Only needs 25, and I feel like he should just have a great game. If we look at Charlotte defensively against opposing point guards and shooting guards, which Cam Thomas typically plays, they're ranked 14th in points allowed to get around 22.4, and then ranked 10th in points allowed to get around 26 a game. So almost a total of 50. His line only needs 25, and this dude is going to get his shots up. He's going to get his minutes. He's pretty much the go-to guy offensively whenever they need a bucket. So again, against this weak Charlotte team, who's been known for giving up a lot of points this season, I feel like he should have a great game, just getting his buckets. And in recent head-to-heads, this dude is 3 out of 3 against these guys, 33, 26, and 31. If we look at his shot attempts, 17, 21, and 24. So on top of him already shooting a lot this season, this is another matchup where he's confident in just taking shots and getting buckets in as well. So not really much else to explain right here. As long as it turns out to be a good game, I feel like Cam Thomas should be able to score 25 points easily. And then with the last pick in today's video, we are going to be rocking with Scottie Pippen Jr. over his PRA at 18.5. Now, he's been getting a lot of work recently, especially with John Moran out. Obviously, he has that injury. If we look at him so far in the season, he is 10 out of 14, 71%. Obviously, these recent games, he had a tough time. Golden State, pretty solid against opposing guards so far from what we've seen this season. And then Denver, obviously, we had other guys on the Memphis Grizzlies squad just going crazy. So he didn't really have to do much work right there. But I really like this matchup against, Denver again. He was still barely at this line. He got hooked. His line is 18.5. He had 17, but he didn't have a great shooting performance. He only shot 25%. He took a total of 12 shot attempts, which is great. But again, he only hooked by 2, and he shot 25%. So I could guarantee that he's not going to have another shooting performance like this. This was the lowest that he's seen so far this whole season. So as long as he gets those shots up, he should have an easy matchup right here on going on the over. Scottie Pippen Jr. has exceeded 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 15 of his last 19 games, averaging 23.5 PRA. So again, that line is 5 over, which is pretty good value. And again, in recent head-to-heads, except this last one where he hooked at, but the previous 2, he went well over 23 and 25 right here. So great number right here. If we look at Scottie Pippen Jr. defensively, or Denver defensively against his position, obviously point guard, they're all right, kind of mid though. Ranked 11th in points allowed around 22 a game, ranked 4th in rebounds allowed around 5.1 a game, and ranked 26 in assists allowed around 9.6 a game. And then shooting guard, they're just super vulnerable too. So Scottie Pippen flows from point guard, shooting guard. And as you guys can see right here, the numbers right there explain to itself. Get around 31 points a game, 8.5 rebounds a game, and then 7.3 assists a game to opposing shooting guards. So this should be a good one. I expect him to bounce back from the hook that he saw last night. Again, he would have went well over if he didn't shoot 25%. But it happens, just had an off game, and I feel like this one should be a bounce back game for him as well. So Scottie Pippen Jr. over that 18.5 PRA, and that is my last pick that I'm giving you guys in today's video. A nice total of 5 players. Love all these ones. I feel like these ones have a great chance of going over. And again, the player of the day, Donovan Mitchell over that 36.5 PRA. Second player, Jason Tatum over that 8.5 rebounds. Third player, Brandon Miller over that 25.5 PRA. Fourth player, Cam Thomas over that 25.5 points. And then lastly, Scottie Pippen Jr. over that 18.5 PRA right there. So those are my 5 players I'm giving you guys in today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe, but those post notifications turn on. Just mean the word to me. Going to be grinding all season as consistent as I can. Give you guys breakdowns like these ones. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop that sub down below if you guys haven't already. It would just mean the world to me. Really would greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, that is all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.